Hello, everyone. Welcome to Heart Center Tarot. As always, my name is Marina, and I will be your guide for this portion of the journey. And please help me welcome Trish of Trish James Tarot and Cosmic Trish.
Hi, everybody.
Hello, Trish.
Excited to be here. I look forward to doing these readings.
I do too. They're always a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So, for those of you that are joining us, thank you, welcome, thank you for being here. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to not only my channel but to Trisha's channels as well. Okay, because it really helps us to get the word out and all that good stuff. I will apologize. I do have a cough drop in my mouth at the moment. It started, just before the show that, all of a sudden I'm coughing. So, that's a little bit of a sign, but that's okay.
Message from spirit.
Yeah, absolutely. Message from spirit. So, Scout Inquirer, first time here. Welcome. Hope you enjoy it. So, excuse me. All right, let me tell you how we're going to do this, okay? In order to get in for a draw to see if you get a reading, I'm going to need you to please type in hashtag Saturday. And there's no space between the hashtag and the Saturday. It doesn't matter if you do all caps because the system behind the scenes recognizes it. And only enter once, because if you it will only accept it once, right? So what I'll do is we'll use the giveaway tool, and we'll pick 3 people at a time, and I will ask you if you're a winner, if you're picked, type your question in right away. As a matter of fact,
so it's easy to find.
Yeah. To have your question typed in and just be ready to hit the send or something. That way we'll get to as many readings as we possibly can. Okay. We can do personal, we can do mediumship, so on. I will ask you to please be specific, okay? Because when you say things like, what does spirit want me to know? It wants you to know, it wants you to stop eating sugar, you're getting fat.
Yeah.
Okay?
It may not be what you want to hear.
Yes.
So let us know what area you really want to hear about. And then I know which cards, which deck to use, because they're specific for different topics.
Exactly. Yeah. So, you can always say, well, what message do my guides have in terms of my mood? And so on. It really, it helps us narrow it down. Okay. I will, for those people that if you do win, I will call on you 3 times. 3 times. If after the 3rd time you haven't posted your question, I'll go on to someone else. I think that's only fair, because while we're sitting here waiting, when you add up 5, 6, 7 readings, 2-3 minutes each, that's 2 additional readings that we could do for people. So understand, I'm not being nasty, I'm not being mean. I'm just trying to be very, very productive. The other thing that I'll ask you is, if you've already had a reading with someone this week, give someone else a chance. Give them an opportunity to get in for a reading. And before we start that, what have you got going on?
And I'd love it if you put your ascendant sign in your question too, because then I can let you know what the big planets are doing in respect to your ascendant sign. If you know
there you go. Perfect. Yeah. Perfect. All righty. So Okay, Resting Rebel, if you want to get in for a chance to win a reading, you type in hashtag Saturday in the comment section, and we're going to let the fickle finger of fate determine who gets the reading. You must be here because I'm going to ask you to post your question if you are a winner. Okay? All right. So, what have you got going on your channel that you want to highlight for folks?
Well, this week I'm expecting that new astrology deck in. The one I've been working on I've put so much effort into it. It's a tarot deck, but it's told through the lens of astrology. So it helps to give your tarot reading an extra dimension because it corresponds to the astrology. So I've been working really hard on that. The prototype comes in this week. So I will be doing a flip through for the members this week once it arrives in. So they'll get to see every card. So I'm excited about that one. Other than that, it's just the normal that I've got up. I do have open readings now. I've opened for this year. I said I would start this year. I've opened a couple of spots already, and I will it's limited based because I've got so many other things going on. But yeah, that's new for me. And that's probably the only new things I've got going on.
Fabulous. I'm looking forward to seeing that deck because God knows I need another Trish James deck.
Oh, yeah. But it's tarot. So, yeah, it's deep into the layers of tarot. So, yeah, and I love it. Yeah. I love it. I can't wait to get my hands on it.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you. And it's, that's one of those things. It's like, you can never have too many pairs of black shoes.
Oh, that's right.
You know,
right.
I mean,
yes.
Hello, there's different shades of black. There's, so.
There's summer ones and there's beach ones and then there's going out ones. Yeah, they all serve different purposes.
Exactly. So that's what we're doing. The next Shine Your Light event is on Saturday, January 31st. And starts at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for those of you that are in this part of the world. For those of you that are in Australia or that are joining from Trisha's channels, you might have to do a little bit of math to find out.
I think it's around 9 o'clock that it starts here for me because I normally go on about 10:30. About 10:30 I go on. So I think I'm on an hour and a half after you start. So yeah, I think it starts about 9 o'clock here in Australia because I've always got the same time slot.
Yes.
For this month, I won't be here next month. I'm going away. I haven't been away for a very long time. So I'll be taking some time off in February.
Well, we'll miss you, but everybody needs to take a little bit of time.
Yeah.
And did you, as a matter of fact, did you know that yesterday was International Take the Day Off Day?
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah, do nothing day.
Oh, well, I spent 5 hours reading yesterday, creating videos. So no, I worked. It was with spirit. So that's kind of taking the day off.
Yeah. Well, yes. Yeah, it is. It is. So there's 104 of you here all together. Thank you. I wish I could say hello to each and every one of you individually, but just know that both Trish and I really, really appreciate your support. Appreciate you joining us and interacting with us and all that kind of good stuff.
I love the comments.
So, yes.
Thank you, everyone.
So without further ado, shall we get to the questions?
Yeah, this is exciting.
Okay. All righty, let's do it. Up. Ooh, we got 44 entries already. Hot dog. All right. So first 3 people, remember, put your question in right away. And Cosmic Trish is a winner. Yes.
Let's scrap that one. I'll ask Spirit later.
Yes, yeah. And if my name happens to pop up, I do the same thing. I'm too needy. I don't like reading for myself.
Yeah, no, neither do I. I told everybody to remember to put hashtag Saturday. That's why it picked me up.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay. Scout Inquirer. So you can please post your question in. And then after Scout Inquirer, we've got, yeah. And you may come up again because you're in there under both your channels. Okay, Connie B. Please post your question. And then we have butterflies are free. Fabulous. All righty. So let me remove that. Oh, it's doing weird things with my screen here. So I have to keep scrolling up and okay. All right. I'm just checking to see if we've got here. Okay. Scout Inquirer, I got you. Connie B, butterflies are free. That's your second call. Aha. Connie B, all right. Butterflies are free. I'm going once.
I did see Scout's
yes.
questions up.
Yeah. Okay. And okay, nothing from butterflies are free. Okay. Then we will we'll pick again. And then we have Regina Barna. Regina, put your question in right away, please. And let me remove that. And oh my goodness, is it going to do this for me all night? Okay, so where are we here? Scout Inquirer says, could you both and Spirit let me know when will my mom's estate finally be over so I can move on after 9+ years and grieve for her? Thank you so much.
Okay, so the rods have said yes to endings, but very slowly moved into yes, and then a no. So not as expected, maybe not as hoped, but it was a yes for this year, but very, very slowly. And then they went out to a no to say something about it's not what you expect or not as hoped. But I've got some cards.
I'm getting that something gets caught up in either paperwork or something that someone is going to come by and disagree with the disposition of something. So I wish I could tell you that, oh yeah, it's going to be over by the end of the month. It's going to take a little longer than that. And your mom absolutely understands what it is that you're going through. And a lot of this was, she never really could quite accept the concept that she was going to transition at some point, so she didn't bother to write things down that she wanted. And that's kind of why you're going through a lot of that. But it will happen. It will happen. So I hope that that's okay of an answer for you. And
so
Connie B.
Maybe it's a yes.
Did you have more?
Maybe it's a yes, but then it becomes a no, because it was a yes and a slow yes, and then I went out to a no. But I did say there's a lot of releasing and letting go, because I got double release cards. So yeah, part of it, there's a lot of releasing about the wheel, and a lot of letting go that's coming up for you. Your mum does say she wants you to get rest though and relax here. So get rest and relax here. She thinks you need it. She thinks that you've been thinking about the situation a lot, so really reflecting on it as bringing you down, and she wants you just to focus on resting yourself, resting your energy. And she says luck is on your side, so she's there with you, trying to make things go well for you, but take care of yourself.
Yeah, absolutely. All righty, so we've got excuse me, Connie B, who says, oh my God, yay! How will my novel do in 2026? Thank you so much. Congratulations on your novel. That is fabulous. Oops. Get that out of the way. Hmm.
The rods are saying good, yes, and they're saying lots of marketing, but yeses for you for your novel. Congratulations.
Yeah.
So I'll grab some cards.
Excellent. And what I got from the cards is your publisher may ask you to make some changes, and you're not sure that you want to. Be open to the idea. Be open to what it is that they're saying, because I get mental struggle. Just don't be so attached to every word that is down there, that you've written down. I got expect miracles, so things are going to work out, and unexpected surprise. So my feeling is, if you do get that publisher that says, oh, hey, can we take a few words out of this chapter or that chapter, be open to it, because it's going to bring reward.
Yeah, so I got the unexpected surprise as well. But I also got some unexpected expenses that may come around it, involved in the marketing or the promotion, or the actual costs of ordering in some way, bulk orders or something. But there's unexpected costs. There may be a little bit of glow up, like you said, so a little bit more work that has to be done behind the scenes to glow up the look, the visuals.
Yes.
And there may be some things that need to be cleared. We've got it says calm. Yep. Could be you praying too. So yeah, asking your spirit team to help you with that.
Yeah. And she says it does need to be 2 novels. There you go. Perfect. Excellent. I'm glad that resonated with you. Okay. I will just remind you folks that have just joined us that in order to get in for a chance to win a reading, please type in #Saturday in the comment section. And if you are a winner, and only if you are a winner, please type in your question and be ready to post it at that time, because I'm not going to be keeping track of any questions if you're not a winner. There you go. Okay, sorry about that. So go ahead.
I don't have the next one. I'm not sure who we got for the next one.
The next one is Regina, who says, what do my guides have to say for me? Okay, Regina, in terms of what? What are you looking for a job? Are you looking to move? Are you looking for a relationship? What do you want us to focus on as we talk to
so we can pick the right deck?
The guides. Yeah. What I need to know. Okay.
Regina.
Yeah. Okay. What I'm getting here, Regina, is this has to do with a relationship, and I think that you know that. Okay, you know that this relationship is not going to work. You're just very apprehensive about being alone, so you want to hear that um, things are not the way that you think they are, and that they're going to get better. I got reach out, help needed. I think you may need to talk this over with a friend and understand why your friends are as concerned as they are in terms of this relationship. You do need to proceed carefully. So this just it just feels like the 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 time has come to move on, and I have to be honest in terms of what I'm getting. So that's what I've got. Yeah. Ooh, okay.
I've got a little bit of almost feels like depression. It feels low. You're not feeling yourself. There needs to be an energy boost. I'm not feeling I'm not feeling inspired. So, and I've got the creative inspired card, which shows me that your spirit guides would like you to take some time out and find some inspiration. It's very hard to feel inspired if you are tired or if you are in a state of brain fog, mental health or brain fog, because I see a bit of confusion around you, or being unorganized, and then the mental health is the anxiety and the struggle. So you're struggling. This could be around work. So you're struggling to fit in. There's the pace is slow for some reason, whether that means you're struggling and confused and trying to keep up, or it's slower than you need, but it's something around the pace of your work or finding work or the work. But I also see you hermiting, like mental health, keeping to yourself, like just struggling either in confidence, in inspiration, trying to find yourself. I really feel you need to find yourself. Spirit says take a step back, take a breath, try and find yourself, find what inspires you, what's in your heart, and that will give you the purpose of the direction. You feel lost in your direction, so Spirit just wants you to try and listen to your heart and find where you fit in, where you fit.
There
Hopefully
you go.
Mm.
Yes, I hope that's helpful. And I want to acknowledge Darlene K is a new member. Welcome, Darlene. Nice to have you. And don't forget, make sure that you send me an email at heartcentertarot@outlook.com so that I have your email address so that I can invite you to some of the member events. There you go. All righty. And all right, we will pick 3 more. And like I said earlier, if you are a winner, type your question in right away. And yeah. And I will call on you. I will call on you 3 times. And
so moving a bit
I
quicker today so we can get through a little more.
Yes, exactly. There you go. Okay. All right. 3 more. And there really needs to be Watcher 9997. Wonderful. Yeah. They need to put music to this thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. It would be so much more fun with music. And then we have C. Deanne Rowe. So C. Deanne Rowe, please post your question in. And last in this particular group is Barbara Hartlove. Okay. And let me see, Deanne. I see your question. Got it. Watcher, got it. So we're looking for Barbara Hartlove. Okay. Got it. So let me remove that. We'll put up us back. I really need someone behind the scenes so that all I can do is shuffle and read.
Yeah, that's what I find too. It's really hard to read comments and be in logical thinking and operating, hosting, and then have to switch back into the relaxed state brain to read. So I struggle. I struggle with that.
Yes, totally. Yeah. Okay. So Watcher says, I'm a Leo. Will I be ready financially to retire at age 65?
Okay, so I've got astrologically placed for you, Watcher, as a Leo. Leo is a fire sign. It's also a fixed sign. And the biggest outer planet placement that's going to be affecting you this year is going to be Pluto in Aquarius, which is opposing you. So it could be affecting somehow within your relationships because it's over in your 7th house, but it is a planet of changes and transformations, and that is what you are feeling. So that Pluto coming in to your opposition is affecting your energy coming in to say, ready or not, this is happening. So retirement is happening. So it's you feeling the energy, I want to retire, because you're feeling the energy of Pluto's coming in to make big changes and transformations. Now, it depends on your ascendant, how far into your ascendant degree is, as because it's sitting at 3 degrees at the moment. So if you're early stages Pluto, it's going to be sooner rather than later. But if you're end, it'll be years away, over like a decade away. So depending on where your degree is, when this big, massive life-changing change is going to happen for you. So that's what astrologically is happening around for you with changes. And changing direction is the card that I pulled. So you've got changes coming. I feel though when it does come time for retirement, are you really going to retire? Because it's showing me boredom and it shows me you need balance. So when it comes time for retirement, you're going to need to have something else to be doing because you may get bored.
Absolutely. I think, she said August 9th. I don't know if that's her birthday or that's when she's planning on retiring.
Yeah, it's the degree of...
the degree. Okay.
The degree, yeah.
Okay. And that, I got lack of motivation in that you want to retire, you're looking forward to retirement, but at the same time, you're asking yourself, okay, then what am I going to do? How am I going to fill my days? What am I going to do? Well, I think that if you spend a little bit of time thinking about maybe what some of your passions are, and think about that one thing that you've always thought, oh, you know what, when I get the chance, I'm going to fill in the blank. Do that. Try doing that thing. I also got unexpected surprises. So you may actually be able to retire a little bit earlier than you might have thought. And I got relief and answers. So, what it feels like is as soon as you decide what you're going to do after you retire, things really start to move, and you're going to be you may be able to retire sooner, and it's going to be a relief. So yeah, that's what I've got for you. So hopefully that will that will resonate with you. There you go. Okie dokie. And then we've got, where are we? See, Deanne says, hello, ladies. Can you tell me how 2026 will go for my writing career? Thank you so much. Yeah, more than welcome.
Okay, so Deanne, I have for you. Okay, there seems to have been some kind of discontent in the past around your writing career. Maybe not panning out the way you wanted it. Maybe you didn't get to spend enough time doing it. But this year shows an improvement of situation. So whatever that disappointment that you had, you're making those improvements for this year ahead. I see you needing to surrender and just go with it. Take a leap of faith. So trust that the universe is going to have your back here. So whatever this is, you need to trust the plan and go for it. You need to surrender, because I've got the surrender card, and it shows that success happens when resistance yields. So you seem to be holding back a little bit, and the card says it's time now to take a leap of action. If you don't, no one's going to take that leap for you. So that's a little bit of a push that spirit is saying you need, and they're crossing to say yes, you need a push. You need to be pushed a little bit to make this happen. Something around house and family there as well, connected.
Fabulous. And I get reward for effort. So it is going to work out a little better than you had anticipated, and things are going to come online as they should and when they should. I also got breakthrough progress. So if you've been feeling like a little bit of the writer's block or something along those lines, just like Trish said, just release. Okay. All right. Nothing's coming in today. Great. I'm going for a walk. I'm going to go do this. I'm going to go do that. And just be ready for when things come in. And don't be so hard on yourself. I got consequences for bad choices. If you're looking at a situation and saying, well, the last time that I was in this situation, I did this, then you're putting roadblocks in your way. So don't do that. Know that there will be reward for effort. You are going to be successful at this. Okay. There we go. And before we get to Barbara Hartlove, I just want to remind you, if you would like to get in for a chance to win a reading, type in #Saturday in the comments section below. And if you are a winner, then please type in your question. Please be specific. What do my guides want me to know in terms of my move or my job or something along those lines? Okay. That is going to help us out an awful lot. Okay. And Barbara says, well, what message does my new guide have for me regarding healing, ascending Aries?
Okay. Astrologically, for the Aries, the biggest thing that's coming in for 2026 is that you will have Neptune moving into your first house conjunct with Saturn. Saturn is a planet of obstacles, taking accountability for your health, and also having the discipline to do what is necessary for your health. Neptune is coming in to dissolve anything that's not helping you anymore. So things that are not working because you've asked about health, it's coming in to dissolve things around that's not working for your health. You're having to dissolve things where Saturn is asking you to be accountable, and you need to make the effort here. You need to be the one that says, okay, if sugar's my problem, then I have to eliminate sugar. You have to have discipline. That's what Saturn is, discipline. So your health for 2026, and I did pull cards, is challenges. That's your Saturn in your first house, is coming in with challenges, but challenges bring reward for effort. So if you are willing to be disciplined and do what it takes to take care of yourself, look after yourself, then you have to make the change. You've got the resistance card though. It's saying it's a struggle to make these changes, but the astrology and the cards are both saying you need to make these changes. And then that's when the rewards will happen. Now, again, we've got the surrender card. Success will happen. Success in your health or healing will happen once you resist and surrender to, instead of resisting, you've got a resistance card and a surrender card. So once you stop resisting changing, that's when you're going to find healing benefits come in, but you have to do the work.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that there's big news coming for you, and that's in terms of I think that you're going to have some revelations. I think you're finally going to be able to kind of connect the dots on a couple things, and you'll go, oh, of course, okay, that makes sense. What you're looking for is calm, peace, clear mind. So when you're able to identify what it is that you have to work on, just start taking steps to make it happen, so that and small steps, right? Because when you think about, oh, I have to change my whole life around, it seems very daunting. But if you take it in small little bite-sized pieces, then it's manageable, right? I'm my blood pressure is a little too high. Okay, so I'm going to maybe instead of 4 cups of coffee a day, I'm going to cut down to 3. That's something that's manageable, and you can certainly do that. I don't know if you're thinking about possibly making a career change, but I feel like there could be some change in your career happening, and then I got expect miracles. So yeah, be ready for things to get better, to feel better. So yeah, and thank you again for those of you that are here with us. It is so nice to have you here, and to
Barbara says baby steps is my motto. Love it.
Yes. Yes, exactly. Perfect. Okay. All righty. And Winnie, thank you very much for that lovely donation. That is very kind and generous of you. It's very much appreciated. Okay. So let's do 3 more. And three more. And Eleanor, please post your question in. And after Ellen, we've got
music.
Sunny Oak. Sunny Oak, please put your question in right away. And last in this group is Mirachi. Or Marasi. There you go. Please put it in. Sunny, excellent. Miriachi, got you. Whoops. Why are you not letting me do that? Got it. And Ellen R. Okay. Fabulous. Now I need to get rid of this. And do this. And we go to Ellen R. says, advice regarding my apartment search. Okay. Oh.
Oh, you wouldn't believe what these cards say. They say, hoping to get the key to a new home or a sanctuary.
Oh my God.
How amazing is that?
Oh
so you're hopeful.
My God.
Yeah, holding out hope to get the key. Or the spirit is saying there's hope or positive outcome to get the key for your new home. Be open to receive. Something about a glow up or a better situation for you.
Yeah.
But there's a little bit of inactivity around it. So it may not be as quick as you like, but it's in the works.
Yeah, I can't do better than that. Thanks for being here, folks.
I can't believe they come out. They said all three cards.
Yes, absolutely.
It's amazing.
Okay, I got block out chaos. So look at doing this as one step at a time. One step at a time, right? Beautify, glow up. Hello.
Yeah, I got the same.
Yes. Yeah. So yeah, it's going to be better and making progress. So you are heading in the right direction. It does feel like something is going to come up for you that is going to, you're going to find very intriguing. It's going to be very very nice, and there might even be some travel or adventure. So you could be looking at, looking for an apartment in a place that you hadn't considered. And so you're, be open to that, but it's a slam dunk. It's a slam dunk. There you go.
Sunny Oak. Sunny Oak, will I remain in my current home for the next few years or should I move? Okay, so yes, a consideration of moving. Something around being affected by external situation, maybe that's neighbours, because there's boundaries. You can see this one here's in a bubble, and this one here's in a bubble as well. So something around the boundaries or the neighbours and your boundaries, or something around the town being the boundaries of the town. So, but I feel like it's probably more related to neighbours, and you're looking to improve that situation when it comes to your boundaries. It's boundaries with where you're living. Now it says you need consider moving. So I don't feel it's happening now, but just the fact that you've got the inkling that it's going to happen is coming up in the future. So start making preparations for that. I'm not saying work to get it all done this year, but work towards it, because it's in the ether. It's there. There's something going on around you within your boundaries. Even it's coming into your center. I don't want to sound too woo woo, but it's in the ether, so it's coming. Start preparing yourself for a move, because there's something going on around your boundaries, and that's external. You'll be affected externally. So maybe it's not happening right now. Maybe it is coming. Maybe they're building up the area too much, or maybe there's something going on with your boundaries and subdivisions or something, but something's coming where you're going to need to consider moving. So at least start to prepare for that, because it's in your field for a move.
Yeah.
That'll bring relief. Relief will come.
Yes. Yeah. And I got, you need balance. So yeah, that definitely goes along with boundaries, and in terms of, knowing what you will and won't tolerate kind of in the area. Whether you realize it or not, there is a support system around you that you can reach out to. And it almost feels like, there's some kind of a business or something that takes up residence close to where you are, and you're not happy about the nature of the business. And I think that if you were to talk to some of your neighbors, you might find that they're not happy about it either. So, you know, maybe that's where the support system comes in as well. And brain fog and confusion, you don't have to decide today that you're going to move tomorrow, right? You can, you know, you can take some time to think about it and be open to the idea that there's a love connection. So whether that's a new relationship or whether that's an opportunity to, you know, you might be invited by, let's say by a family member who says, you know, hey, grandma, we're pregnant and, you know, we might need someone to help us with the baby for, you know, 6 months or whatnot. Would you be interested in moving it? Just be open to things, but yeah, know what you are willing to tolerate and own that. Be comfortable with that. Okay. I hope that's helpful, Sunnybrook. Okay. And and then we have Mirachi. What area does my guides want me to focus on? Classes with massage or an animal related? And my sun is Aries, moon Libra, rising Cancer.
Okay, so astrologically, the biggest placements that are coming in for 2026 that are going to be affecting you this year is Neptune. Neptune is moving into Aries, which is moving into your sun's house. Sun is how your soul finds nourishment, how you are nourished in your life, how you feel you can shine your light, how you feel fulfilled in your life. Now, Neptune's a very gentle planet. It's an outer planet, and it comes in, and when it comes in to make big changes, but they're not sudden changes like Pluto. They're gentle changes, which comes in a feeling of helping you to dissolve your boundaries or dissolve your attachments to things that no longer work for you. So you may have already started to feel this as because it's been transiting in and out of your house. Now, I must say that because you're a Cancer rising, it is aspecting you. It's doing a square aspect, so you're going to be feeling it through your Cancer rising as well. So you've been feeling it as it's been going in and out of Pisces, crossing into Aries and back again, but it will find its home there for 14 years. So you've probably already started to feel the disassociation or the attachment from something that you once loved or you once felt was your calling, and starting to move into something new and find your place. So you've started to feel that. Luckily, Cancer is not Cancer. Cancer is gentle. I'm a Cancer moon. But the Neptune's also very gentle. Now, Neptune is also a beautiful planet that is about connecting the spiritual with the physical. I'm getting goosebumps because I'm feeling massage will be the one that connects at the most. So during a massage, it's like a very wholesome, connecting your spirit and doing healing through modalities into the physical body. So you're aligning both as part of to do something that's going to fill your soul, or your sun finds nourishment from massage. So I think that, do whatever your heart says. If your heart says animals, then do animals, because that's very caring energy. But I also am definitely drawn to the healing industry, being massage, because it's aligning with the Neptune, being the out in the ether and the coming down, healing through spirit and into a physical body. So I feel you'll be your sun's going to light up there. You're going to feel really fulfilled by that energy. I also got healing. So that points me in the direction of some kind of healing modality, and that is massage. Massage is a healing. Now, I've got here that wanting to do it a fast way, but then there's a part of it. So it might be quick to learn, to study, but there's patience around the setup or something. So some part of it maybe is a slow process and other parts are fast. But it's not about how long things take. It's about where your sun's going to find its nourishment, where you're going to feel fulfilled in your life. And I feel massage for that. Hopefully that resonates.
Yes. Hopefully it does. Okay. I've got thoughts and strategy. So you are deciding between the two, or at least you want to decide between the two. But honestly, I think that there is one that is calling to you a little more than the other. And it's like massage, Reiki, whatnot. Hands-on healing is calling to you, but you're such an animal lover that you really, really, really want to work with animals. Can't I do healing on animals? Yes. Yeah. 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 Yes, you absolutely can. And you can certainly do both. It does. I do agree with Trish that it feels like the massage, hands-on. Yeah, your hands are very healing, whether you realize it or not. And I think that people have probably said to you in the past that you have healing hands. So, so yeah, definitely go with that. Don't worry too much about the burdens and responsibilities. The good news is that in the time that we spend here on Earth, we're allowed to change our mind. So if you sign up for the one course and you take it, and at the end of it you go, hey, I don't know, you can do the other one. So yeah, just know that there are opportunities that are open to you. You don't have to stick with just one.
And if you're feeling called to do both, maybe there's some type of integration which is going to require both skills.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. An animal healer. Why could you not be an animal healer? An animal communicator? Absolutely. Absolutely. I hope that resonates with you. And let me see. Marby Gangora, thank you. Thank you very much for that lovely donation. That is very nice of you. And Paper Cuts, thank you very much for that lovely donation. That is very, very generous. All righty. So I think we're at 53 minutes. So we've got time for a couple more. Have you got time for a couple more?
Should we do Paper Cuts while they're on the screen?
Oh, you absolutely. Yeah.
Coming up for the week. Okay, let's see. Okay, so Spirit is saying to me that you manifest into reality what you are paying attention to, because they're showing me abundance being manifestation. They're showing me abundance of whatever it is that you're putting out into the world. On one hand, it's quietness and inactivity. On the other hand, it's loudness and chaos. Then we have you're manifesting it into reality by your thought patterns. So whatever you're putting out there, you're a powerful manifester. You're creating more of that in abundance for next week. So think good thoughts, think positive, because you're very open to abundance for next week. You don't want to go the other way. Sorry, that was just very quick and unexpected.
No. That works, because yeah, I got be open to receive. So, if you're concentrating on abundance, abundance will reach you. If you're concentrating on lack, then lack will show up for you, because the universe is always contriving to prove to you that you are the world's best manifester in all situations.
Yeah.
So the other thing that I'm getting with vehicle and transport, for some reason, I think you're going to be asked to give someone a hand in terms of driving them somewhere. So if you hadn't planned on taking many trips outside the home, don't be surprised if you are approached by someone who either needs to borrow your vehicle or needs to get a ride somewhere, and it could very well be a family member that's going to need that. So, hopefully you'll be ready for that. That was kind of a weird little ending to that, but
yeah, it kind of felt really, something was very unexpected about that. I felt that energy too. I'm like,
yes,
it was kind of a little bit bizarre, that energy.
yes, yeah. What's she talking about?
Yeah, I don't know what that was.
Yeah, but yeah. So, that could mean, make sure that the car is ready, whatever. But yeah, just when it happens, you'll know. You'll be able to remember us and say,
maybe.
"Oh, yes." Yeah, totally. So there you go. All righty. Well, you guys, we are at 57 minutes. And as I always say, I really, really would like Trish to come back. So I do not want to zap all her energy so that she says, "No, I'm not coming back."
I wouldn't do that.
Yeah,
I love it. I look forward to this. I love it because I love to read for people, but I find it very hard to do it by myself. When I'm trying to read the comments and host and get through everything, it's really hard for me to switch back and forth. So I love it. I love doing it with you, Marina. So yeah, it's just so easy and it's fun. And yeah, I look forward to this. So I will come back.
Yes. Thank you. All righty. And Jason Vincent has been a member for 8 months. Jason.
Oh, good for you.
Well done.
Awesome.
Well done to you. So don't forget, you'll see us again on January 31st, February 1st, for those of you in Australia. And Trish is going to join me on the Shine Your Light event. Yeah. And in the meantime, I hope that you all have a fabulous weekend. Stay positive, stay warm, and do whatever you have to be happy, right? Oh, Acadian Prad said, "I just booked a session with Trish." Fabulous.
Oh, that was my phone. That was you on the live. It dinged like, okay.
Yes.
That's my first one. I've opened up for 2026.
And I'll also let you know that artist Liz also booked with you.
Oh, amazing.
So there you go.
I'm looking forward because I'm really right into the astrology right now too, because there's so many big things happening in astrology that means big changes for people. So, and I did mine and it blew me away. I actually cried. Like it blew me away, and the accuracy of it is just amazing. So yeah, I'm really excited about it.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. And just before I let you go, I do want to acknowledge this. Crystal Healing Company has generously donated, and okay, she says an important decision is being made early February 2026. Will the decision be in my favor, and will I continue to be supported beyond February 2026? There will be justice and right. Oh, there will be justice and right be done by me. Thanks.
Okay, so is this connected to healing? Because I've got the well-being healing card. There's changes coming. There's changes coming around your current situation when it comes to your healing or your well-being. Something that you need to be organized or prepared for. So planning or preparing, so changes and transformations coming. A bit of back and forth, a bit of communication. So that could be negotiations or a bit of back and forth. But I'm also drawn to say that one person in there is not budging. One person in there is not hearing you. They're not hearing you. In the image, I'm drawn to closing their eyes and not hearing what you've got to say. So, but there is some kind of changes coming. I can't tell if it's for the better or the worse, but I can tell that it's a transformation from what you're currently going through right now, connected to your well-being. And also the card here of progressing. That's a great card. Leveling up, progressing, going to the next level, moving through a situation that has been difficult. So a progressing is coming. You're moving through the layers of this situation, challenging situation, I feel.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And I will just remind you that justice is something that when you release the concept of justice, it makes it a lot easier to move forward. Just imagine that, you know whatever the situation is, the person is going to end up living the life that they deserve to live in the way that they deserve to live it. And you just, you let go. You just let go. I do get improved situation. So there is, things are going to improve as you go forward. I got lack of motivation, whether it's, on your part or the other part, they're just, okay, I don't know why I'm being told to tell you this, but look, he's never going to get a job. Okay. He's just not going to get a job. So just come to terms with that and let that go. Proceed carefully. Make sure that you've got all your ducks in a row, and then end to the battle. So things are going to improve. Yeah, improved situation and end to the battle. So there you go. But yeah, don't try. Yeah, you can't expect justice from those that refuse to see any point of view other than their own.
Yeah, so that's the feeling I have too. Yeah.
Yes. And alrighty. Whoa. Okay. Now I will definitely let you guys go. Thank you again for being here, for letting us do this. I thoroughly enjoy it. And I know
thank you for all the beautiful comments too. Lots of beautiful people in the community, and yeah, it's beautiful.
Absolutely. Love your support. All right, all take care. Trish, we'll do this again.
We will do this again for sure.
All right, take care all. Bye for now.